Hey, hello, hi, welcome. This is a short guide I want to put together on how to download and assemble the free PNGTubers that I made. There's 5 of them, they all have the same file structure, and I'm just going to go through how to assemble them before you use them for streaming or making videos. Alright, the first thing you need to do is to download the PNGTuber files to begin with. To do that, there's a couple of places you can go to. One of them is the itch.io website here, or you can go to my Ko-Fi. Links to all of this stuff will be in the description box below. Once you have downloaded them, the other thing that you'll need is some program to assemble them in. And I've recommended 2 of those on both of my pages. One of them is this program, which for the life of me I always forget how to pronounce this one. Hang on. videogames, because it's a do, because it's the D thing. Anyway, there's this one, videogames Mini, which is great, and that's probably the one I'm going to use for this tutorial. Another one that I do like is GazaTuber. I like this one because setting transparency is really easy and it feels more lightweight to me. I don't know if that's true or not, but both of these are great. Alright, once you have those downloaded, stick them somewhere. Here I've downloaded Gaius, which is, hang on, this fella here. This elf looking like guy. These are the 2 things are just those programs that I mentioned before. I'm not sure why the names are kind of like this, that's just a shortcut for them. First thing you'll do is to unwrap this somewhere. And it should kick out 3 folders and 1 README file. The README file is just some jargon that I put together about terms of usage. And there's links in that too, to my same pages that I'm showing off in this tutorial. Now, each one of these ones will have the same file structure. They're just different variants, just color variants basically on the same character. So for this tutorial, let's just stick with this fella. We'll go with the blue one again. Okay, so before we keep going, I just want to go over my file structure very quickly. So I have, the first file is a neutral, the second one is neutral blink, and then I have speaking 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then finally a speaking blink. The one that I went over is this one here. This is actually 3, 4, and 5 put together. So if you take 1, 2, 3, and 4, these 4 files are the same as this one. It might not look like it because it just reads as PNG, but this is actually an animated PNG. So for whatever program that you're using, you'll either need these 4 or only this one. Don't worry if that's confusing, I'll go over it in a second. Alright, and then if you open up the videogames Mini, it should look something like this. This is one of the preset avatars that comes with the package. And at the very top there, you got the 4 states. Before we get on with this, on the left hand side of the display settings, I'm just going to change the background to something less offensive for a tutorial. There we go. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to duplicate this one. So if you create a state over here, you'll actually keep the one previously. So if you wanted to keep this one for whatever reason, or if you want to assemble all 3 of the PNGTubers that come with any one of the downloads, you can do that here. There we go. So the first thing, close mouth image. You click on that, direct that to the correct folder, and that's going to be number 1, the neutral position. There we go. The second one, this is the tricky one, open mouth image. So for this one, we have speak 1, 2, 3, and 4, but for this one, we want to use this one, the kind of all-in-one 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one has speaking 1, 2, 3, and 4 all in one. There we go. And then the last 2, we've got closed mouth blinking image. This one is neutral blink, so that's number 2. And then finally, you have open mouth blinking image. And this is the very last one, number 7 on this one. And there you have it. He's assembled. And you can do that with the rest of them. There's other settings, of course, to do with this. So you can set hotkeys for different states. You can also add different movements depending on if you want transitions between them speaking or shaking. Oh, there's like a bouncing one as well. Something like that. Yeah. There's a ton of stuff you can do. You can play around with it. Alright, and that's it basically. You can throw this into OBS Studios or Streamlabs or whatever else that you use for streaming. I added a few other characters that I've created and variants. So for this particular character, I also have the orange version. We've got the Link version. Tabitha, which is an owl. Luna, who is not an owl, but this on her shoulder is definitely an owl. This is Levant. And finally, this is Drazel, which the more times I say Drazzle, the weirder it sounds. It's just lizard backwards. I thought I was being smart. I thought it was like a Dracula Alucard thing, but the more I think about it, the weirder it is. It's kind of weirder than a Drazzle. Anyway, that's it. Alright, and if you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you very much. This is the first one of these tutorial things that I did, which means that I recorded over like 5 hours of footage, which I've had to chop down to like a couple of minutes. You'd think after a year of doing Twitch this would be easier, but no, man. Recording stuff where you're just talking into nothingness is really fucking hard. I should stop swearing. These are some social stuff that I have. You can catch me over at Twitch. My page is on Ko-Fi, Coffee, whatever, and Itch.io. I'll put all this stuff in the description box below as well. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye.